The figures are staggering and impact on every pocket in South Africa. We are talking about agriculture crime, stock theft and damage to property and infrastructure. What figures are we talking? A couple of million? 40 million? No, 1 billion. This figure is directly added to the cost of our food and products. To put it in another way, the cost of doing business impacts directly on the cost of the product. Agriculture is a vital industry to South Africa. It creates jobs, brings in foreign exchange and produces things we use every day. The industry further supports the manufacturing sector with raw material and the rest of the economy through purchase of goods and services. To safeguard this valuable sector, the Agri-Securities Trust Fund was established in February 1999 in response to the Rural Safety Summit that addressed the high level of farm attacks. Sustaining and enhancing the competitiveness of agriculture should be at the core of policies and programs, as should creating a safe environment for agriculture to produce. Farm attacks and farm crime need to be addressed so that rural South Africa can reach its full potential. Firstly, the Agri-Securities Trust Fund provides funding to empower farming communities to improve their own safety. Secondly, for effective security to exist, a sound working relationship with the South African Police Service at both policy and operational level is essential. Funding can only be considered if this relationship is symbiotic and beneficial. Despite a positive working relationship between the farming community and safety and security structures, the continued level of crime and violence in rural areas remains unacceptably high. It is a complex situation, one which the Agri-Securities Trust Fund understands, and we therefore support the strategies developed by police in curbing this phenomenon. Over the past years, the Agri-Securities Trust Fund and its partners have been involved in more than 100 projects to improve farming communities' safety. These initiatives include providing communication equipment to improve emergency communication between farms, police and emergency services, providing safety equipment like bulletproof vests to individuals on the front line of rural safety, installation of boom gates. These are used in the Eastern Cape to monitor drug smuggling routes and curb stock and endangered species theft. Trauma counselling to farmer associations, research on rural crime to understand the motives for these crimes, equipment to farmer associations and police to combat stock theft. All projects that are supported are also driven within the statutory and institutional framework. Since the Agri-Securities Trust Fund has no executive capacity, it executes its mandate through organizations like provincial affiliations of Agri-SA. Our assistance makes a difference in combating rural crime, but there is still a growing need for funds. Each and every contribution received by the Agri-Securities Trust Fund therefore improves the livelihood of farmers, farm workers and their dependents. Eat, drink, use and wear local. South African farmers and farm workers produce it.